Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are doing something new starting today. It's going to be pilot reactions. My Hero Academia is going to be paused because I want to watch it with a friend, so in the meantime we'll be doing these. They're going to be shows that are like 20 minutes long, just so that it takes less time to edit and I have time to catch up on things that that kind of fell to the wayside when I hurt my back a couple months ago. And today it's going to be Seinfeld, and I've never seen any episodes of Seinfeld before. I guess I was into Friends back then and just wasn't Seinfeld wasn't on my radar, but a ton of people watched it, I know that. So I wanted to check it out. The next few weeks we'll see. There are a bunch of shows I didn't catch up on. Cheers, I think, was before my time. MASH, Gilligan's Island, stuff like that that I never watched. Frasier. What is Frasier based on? I think it's based on Cheers, actually. Or is it a spin-off of Cheers? And yeah, I do want to get around to some other longer shows as well when I have the time. So like Buffy, Once Upon a Time, things like that. But for now, Seinfeld, yeah, I'm going to check it out. And I think in the future, it'll also help me decide like what shows I want to watch in the future once I catch up with some other shows. But yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. This will also air 1 week early over there as well. And yeah, let's get started.
Having people talk about we should go out, this is what they're talking about. This whole thing, we're all out now. No one is home. Not one person here is home. We're all out. There are people trying to find us. They don't know where we are. You pick out the clothes, right? You take the shower, get all ready, get the cash, get your friends, the car, the spot, the reservation. Then you stand around. What do? You go, we got to be getting back. Once you're out, you want to get back.
Very true.
You do, of course, try on when you buy.
Yes, it was purple. I liked it. I don't actually recall considering the button.
Oh, you don't recall?
No, not at this time.
I do not recall.
Senator, are you sure this is decaf? Where's the orange indicator?
It's missing. I have to do it in my head. Decaf left, regular right. Decaf left, regular right. It's very challenging work. Trust me, George. No one has any interest in seeing you on caffeine.
I told you about Laura, the girl I met in Michigan. She's got like a real warmth about her, and she's really bright and really pretty, and the conversation, though, I mean, it was, you know, talking with her, it was like talking with you, but, you know, obviously much better.
What happened?
She called this morning and said she had to come in for a seminar, and maybe we get together. So, you know.
Oh, had to?
Yeah.
Had to come in?
Yeah, but...
Had to come in?
Yeah,
and
but...
maybe we'll get together? Had to and maybe?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Want to know why she called?
Yes.
You're a backup. You're a second line, a just in case, a B plan, a contingency.
Oh, I get it. This is about the button.
Claire, she says she has to
No.
come to New York on business.
You are beautiful.
And maybe
You are beautiful.
she'll see me when she gets there. Does this woman intend to spend time with me?
I'd have to say, no.
Now, come on, come with me. I gotta go get my stuff out of the dryer anyway.
I'm not gonna watch you do laundry.
Oh, come on.
I'm tired.
Don't worry. I gave him a little caffeine. He'll perk up.
Right. I knew I felt something.
He came.
Jerry?
He's got detergent, sprays, fabric softeners. This is not his first load.
That sounds so wrong.
I need a
And you didn't even hear how she sounded.
What?
Laura.
I can't believe we already discussed this.
How could you be so sure?
He's down on his knees.
Signals, Jerry, it's signals. Your stuff has to be done by now. Why don't you just see if it's dry?
No, don't interrupt the cycle. The machine is working.
He's so
It
bored.
knows what it's doing. Just let it finish.
You're gonna over dry it.
You can't over dry.
Oh, yes you
Same
can.
reason you can't over wet. Same thing with death. Like once you die, you're dead, right? Let's say you drop dead.
The woman in the
I shoot
background.
you. You're not gonna die again. You're already dead. You can't over die. You can't over dry.
Look at that, they're done.
The washing machine is the nightclub of clothes. You know, it's dark, there's bubbles happening, they're all kind of dancing around in there. You come by, you open up the lid, and they all...
She's gonna call, isn't she? How's your plan
If you
B?
know what happened in the Met game, don't say anything. I taped it. Hello. Yeah, no problem.
Boy, the Mets blew it tonight, huh?
Oh.
It's a tape. I taped the game. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I avoided human contact all night to watch this.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry. You got any meat?
Meat?
Two loaves of
I don't know. Go hunt.
go hunt. Aww, he just wanted to enjoy the game.
Well, what happened in the game anyway?
What happened? Well, they stunk. That's what happened.
Who sticks their entire head into the
I
refrigerator?
almost wound up going to that game.
Yeah, you almost went to the game. You haven't been out of the building in 10 years.
10 years. What? Whoa, that's just...
You done with this?
No.
He's trying to stick it back in. You just ruined everything.
That girl's not coming. I misread the whole thing.
You sure about that?
Want me to talk to her?
What? No.
I know.
Thank you,
I
but
can be
no.
very persuasive. You know that I was almost a lawyer?
That close, huh?
He almost picked up a law book
Believe
once.
it. Oh, hi, Laura.
Oh, give me it. Let me talk.
No,
No, let me talk
Believe
to
me,
her.
I'm always up at this hour.
Well,
Okay, great. No, it's no trouble at all. I'll see you tomorrow. Great. Bye.
George is gonna say she's using him for
I
something.
don't believe it. That was her. She wants to stay here.
Huh. As a free lodging.
I can't believe you're bringing in an extra bed for a woman that wants to sleep with you. Why don't you bring in an extra guy, too?
That's why
It's a
you're
very
here.
awkward situation. I don't want to be presumptuous.
There must be 11 million decent hotel rooms. What do you need?
She just wants to save some money.
This is the signal, Jerry.
Why did you have that in your
This is the
pocket?
signal.
This is the signal. Thank you, Mr. Signal.
Oh, all right, good dog, good dog. All right.
Aww. Doggy.
Nice, you, George. Is this for that girl?
Yeah.
Why even give her an option?
This is a person I like. It's not how to score on spring break.
How's the real estate business?
It's not bad. It's coming along. Why? Did you need something?
I was almost a real estate
Handle
agent.
any of that?
Women seem to need a lot of cotton balls. This is always been one of the most amazing things to me. I have no cotton balls. We're all human beings. What is the story? I've never been in a situation where I thought to myself, I could use a cotton ball right now. Wouldn't it be great if you could ask a woman what she's thinking?
What a world that would be if you could just ask a woman what she's thinking.
You know, instead, I'm like a detective. I gotta pick up clues. The whole thing's a murder investigation.
If she puts the bags down before she greets you, that's a good sign.
Right.
You know, anything in the lip area is good.
Lip area.
You know, a hug.
What?
Definitely good.
Hug is definitely good.
Sure.
Although, what if it's one of those hugs where the shoulders are touching, the hips are 8 feet apart?
That's a brutal, I hate
You'd
that.
have the warm look in the eyes.
Hand sandwich.
Right.
Hands down.
It's open to interpretation because so much depends on the layering and the quality of the wetness in the eyes. That's
Guess who?
Hey, 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 hey.
That's I don't know.
Hey. Interesting greetings. You notice that, George?
yes, the Scottish blindfold greeting. That wasn't in the manual.
The manual. That is a very. Is this 80s? 80s haircut? Talk about signaling?
Oh, do you mind if I turn this down?
Go right ahead.
Jerry, I was wondering, would it be possible, and if it's not, fine, for me to stay here tomorrow night, too? No, I know this sounds touristy, but I'd just love to go on one of those 5-hour boat rides around Manhattan.
5-hour
we could do
boat
that.
rides.
Why not? Why not? Yellow.
What the heck? What was that move?
Look, I'll call you tomorrow.
Sounds like a
Okay,
partner.
bye. Never get engaged.
There we go.
You're engaged?
you have to start thinking in terms of we. It's a very stressful situation.
You're engaged.
Oh my.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get on that boat.
Me too.
Uh,
I'm not getting the signals. I am not getting it. Women, they're so subtle. They're little. Everything they do is
I missed so many signals.
Men are not subtle. We are obvious. Women know what men want. Men know what men want. What do we want? We want women. That's it. It's the only thing we know for sure. It really is. We want women. How do we get them? Oh, we don't know about that. We don't know. The next step after that, we have no idea. This is why you see men honking car horns, yelling from construction sites. These are the best ideas we've had so far.
Idiots. Has it ever worked in the history of ever?
This man is out of ideas. How does he? I don't think she likes me. That's why I think men get frustrated when we see women reading articles like where to meet men. We're here. We are everywhere.
Man. All right. I like the format of this show. He's a comedian in the TV show, and then they play bits of it inspired by his life. That's really interesting. Oh, I do know one thing about this show, actually, is the soup guy. No Soup for You, is that it? That just became like something very famous. I actually don't know much more than like No Soup for You, though. Anyway. Alright guys, that was a pretty solid pilot. I was kind of looking forward to seeing the entire like main cast, but I didn't know Julia Louis-Dreyfus, if that's how you pronounce her name, wasn't in the first episode. So I guess maybe I'll see her in the next episode whenever I get around to it, if I decide to watch this series. Lots of little silly storylines. We just get to learn a little about these characters. The overarching storyline was one where whether or not like this woman likes Jerry or not. That one was pretty funny. Them trying to like read signs and signals. George telling him signals about, oh my god, that was just really funny. There was that moment, like, I don't recall, which is still so relevant today. They were making fun of Nixon, I'm guessing, or I'm sure Reagan has done it too, and some other people. I know Seinfeld first aired in 1989, so 30 years later, Jeff Sessions, you've seen him like say I don't recall 20 to 30 times during one testifying like session. And then there's like the you can't overdry, you can't overdye, so you can't overdry, which, I mean, your clothes shrink if you overdry or they get ruined. So I don't know what he's thinking. Meanwhile, George is just like opening it so that he can leave. He's bored as hell. Kramer ruining the game for Jerry was really funny, and then him like, you got any meat? Just pulling slices of bread out of his pockets, out of his bathrobe. Apparently he hasn't left the building in 10 years. What the heck is that? But yeah, George is great with the physical humor, waving the flag around, which apparently he just keeps in his pocket. I guess he just gives up all the time. I don't know. I'm just making that up. And then his snapping. He's got a very comical way about him. And then the move Jerry had with picking up the phone when the fiance called, he was like hit the phone and like grabbed it with his other hand. I've never seen that before. And with the death of landlines, I guess we'll never see it again. And then there was, I think the funniest part was probably the ending with a very funny bit about men and how obvious they are and what they want as women. Like, it's hyperbole, but he's like making fun of how stupid these men are for like trying to think honking is gonna work. They're like out of ideas. They're just idiots. But yeah, it's talking lightheartedly about a really serious issue of sexual harassment, but it's still like somewhat palatable. I'm guessing like this show is like 30 years old, so I can tell that like if I continue the series, there will probably be some moments where it crosses the line a little, but I enjoyed this. Pretty funny overall. I'm gonna watch a few more pilots for different shows just to see what interests me most for the future. But yeah, I think what I enjoyed most about this episode or about this series is that it's just interspersed with like the show. He's a comedian in the show, and the show itself, the events of the show are interspersed with like moments of stand-up comedy, which is really, really interesting and fascinating. I've never seen that type of combination before, but yeah, if this reaction or any of the reactions I do in the future for pilots are really popular, I'll take that into consideration when choosing what to watch in the future. So leave a like if you want to see more Seinfeld, or leave some recommendations for below for other shows to watch pilots of. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.